Quick video today to discuss two issues. The first being that book 3 in the Cortex series featuring LSU is out for pre-order. What? That's right. The Genesis Engine book 3 is now for pre-order on Amazon. What that means is, drum roll, you can pre-order it. Now, pre-ordering is the best way to get your copy of it. And that means that when the book is released, it will instantly be delivered to your Kindle. So you don't have to keep track of the release dates or check back in and find out it's been out for 2 weeks and you've missed it. So I'm going to put a link in the video and on my website, my social media. Go there and you can go up and pre-order it. It's really the best thing to do. Now, I'm really happy with the book. I think it's a really strong and fantastic conclusion to the trilogy. And I'm sure you're going to love it. So I can't wait for you to read it and I can't wait for feedback on it. But Amazon, in their infinite artificial intelligence reasoning, have issues with pre-launches. That being that you can put a book out for pre-launch for up to a year in advance, and any time then in that year you can bring it forward and release it whenever you want. But you cannot put, once you've got that date set, you cannot put it back at all, or about 1 week anyway. And I think one of the things we've learned from last year and this year is if something goes wrong, the delays can take months and months to sort out, not 1 week. So I'll put it out for a pre-release on the date of December 31st this year. So when you buy it or you pre-order it, you're going to think you have to wait that long. It won't. It's going to be out in about 4 weeks' time. It's been delayed again. I'll explain that in another video. But around 4 weeks' time, so I'll bring that release date forward. So don't worry when it says it's not released to the end of the year. All right. Today's t-shirt is Riot, which is inspired by the awesome show Always Sunny in Philadelphia, my favorite comedy show, so check it out. Okay, so today I'm going to discover sci-fi artwork and book covers. This is book 1, hopefully you're familiar with it right now. And in a book cover, there's two things. There's the cover illustration, and then there's the text on top. So a book cover designer designs the layout and where the text goes, the types of fonts and colors, but then illustrator does an image in the background. And sci-fi novels, they tend to be more a case of like having a illustration of the future, as opposed to just being like a black with text on it or whatever. So I found this artist on the website ArtStation. He was great. And then I paid a cover designer to do this layout. It was my first book. I wasn't sure I was going to do it the right way. So that cost me over $1,000 for that cover. But it's been successful and I really like it. But I'm an architect. And if you know any architects, one of our most annoying traits is we know that we can do everything better than you can do it. And so when it came to doing my next book cover, I did it myself. Now, as you can see, it's actually not that much different. And I wanted that to be the case that when you see the series online or in a bookstore, then you're going to see the covers, tying them all together, and so you know that this is book 2 without really having to read the text. It looks similar to the previous one. This artist was a guy called David Durer. I'm sure I'm pronouncing his name wrong. There's one of those things over the U. So I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm British. You just get taught to speak loudly to people who don't speak English, not actually understand how to say their words correctly. So I apologize if I got that name wrong. But David did this amazing illustration. I love it. The idea being for this book is you've got Alice looking out like into the future and over the cityscape, but it's still a very urban and aggressive environment, which is in keeping with the book. For book 3, we did something different. The book starts with Alice being in the mile-high blade towers, and it's a very different world up there. I'm not going to get into spoilers here, but we wanted it so that she's looking out at something you wouldn't expect a mile in the air. And so we've got Alice looking out disapprovingly, because she's very annoyed on the cover, at a wonderful lake with an electric boat and fairy-like lit forest in the background. So we have that, her looking at that environment, and then in the distance we have all the mile-high towers and the chaos of future New York. So it's this this bubble of calm in this kind of horrifying future. So I really hope you like it. I will put a link again down below. on my website, social media, so you can go and pre-order it, and then you pre-order it, you can see a really good image up there as well. Okay. Have a fantastic weekend, stay safe, and I shall see you very soon.